Ryan O'Rourke, draw into the quarter-final, second place in the group. You got to be happy with that.
Happy enough to finish second anyway, yeah. Thought we didn't have it there at the end, and luckily we got that free at the end and just got the draw anyway, so happy enough.
That free in the end, it looked like you'd caught a mark just beforehand, which was the match-winning thing, but it didn't come from the referee's whistle.
No, there was a couple of kind of confusion with the mark today. I think there was some lads not putting their hand up and whatever, so there was a bit of confusion, but yeah, we got the free anyway in the end, so happy enough.
How has the season gone for you?
We're kind of happy enough now. Listen, we've come on. When you look at last year and stuff, we've come an awful long way. Where I think we won only one game last year against the group, and that was against Riley. And we've won by a fluke of a goal last year. Now this year we finished second against a lot of the top teams. So listen, we've come on a lot, but we've high expectations too. So you know, it's a mixed bag. We're both happy, but we're also looking forward to the business end of it now.
A lot of people had you as the group's whipping boys in this group of death, but you've kind of silenced a lot of the critics now. Top half of the table, second place, puts you in a good position going into, at least theoretically, it puts you in a good position. But the other side of the table has been so much of a mess as well. It's hard to tell even who you'll be playing later on in the draws.
Yeah, there's like Melvin Gales, Manor Hamilton, Leitrim Gales. You know, they're all tough. We've played them all last year. We played them all last year, and they were all very tough to play against too. So, listen, people do talk about the group of death and stuff like that, but you can't write anybody off. As you've seen, there's been big upsets already, and you know, we're not looking past anybody.
It's a very young side you have here in Fenagh. How much do you look forward to playing with this team over the next, not just this season, for the three games hopefully that you have left from your point of view, but in terms of the next maybe 5-10 years? Is a really good promise of a bright future here for what is effectively a small rural club.
Yeah, no, very young. I think Donald's the oldest. He's like 26, so very young team. But you know, lads have come come back out of the lockdown in good enough shape. You know, we've got a bit stronger since last year, so you know, lads are getting on every year and getting a bit stronger. And you know, we don't see ourselves as so much as a young team that everyone looks at as the whipping boys anymore. So yeah, very young, and looking forward to the next couple of years, and hopefully we get a crack at the title.
A lot of people talking this year about the whole argument between club and county. It's the first time really we've seen a club season uninterrupted through the summer, despite having the COVID thing going on in the background. How have you found that whole dynamic of club being put first and not being coming back, maybe because you've had a few injury niggles coming back from county football over the last few years that's affected your appearances with club? How does it feel like to be back kind of with a clean slate and have a good clean run up to the championship? Like
you said, just on a personal note, last couple of years sometimes it's been kind of hard coming back straight in the championship after injury or whatever, and thank God I've had no real hamstrings or any injuries so far, so hopefully it stays that way. And like you said, yeah, it's good to get a good clean slate going into the club, and obviously we'll see what the story is with the county afterwards, but yeah, happy to get a good run at the club this year. I
suppose I'll have to ask you, seeing as I have you, in terms of the county scene, one crack at Mayo, that could be it in terms of a championship. There's 2 league games still to be played as well. What's your thoughts coming back into that setup for a couple of weeks, maybe towards the end of the year?
Oh, look, it's going to be difficult for Terry to kind of get things going when there's lads coming in at different times. I think the weekend we go back is the weekend of the semi-finals, so you're looking at to half the panel being at training, you know, and that's 2 weeks before we have to beat down, you know, and Tipperary nearly. So look, it's going to be tough, but I suppose everyone's focused on the club as well, so it's hard. But look, we're keeping the thing ticking over, and hopefully we'll go in, you know. There's no real form or anything from other counties, you know, down and Tip, so they're the two we're looking forward to mainly. Not so much Mayo yet, because we want to stay in Division 3. Talking
about form, you looked at an impressive form there this evening, some nice scores, some nice catches. Again, that late mark we talked about, you seem to be on fire this year. Just, are you enjoying your football?
Yeah, I'm very much enjoying it. The weather here today was great, and the pitch was great here in Ballinamore. It's a great day for football, and you know, that's the way we kind of play in Fenagh. We play nice, fast, using the kick pass, you know, sort of football. So when we do play well, it'll be good to watch, you know, and we're enjoying our football that way.
Well, listen, well done today, and best luck in the quarterfinals.
Thank you.